and that is Texas big hail across parts of Waco. You had baseball and softball size hail across other parts of North Texas. Grapefruit size hail, that's huge. Imagine walking out of your house, hopefully not while it's hailing, but of course, walking out of your house and seeing these ice balls just laying right there on your patio. But Texas was not the only one with hail, because parts of Florida also saw quite a few hailstorms affecting the area. This was in West Melbourne, in the Space Coast area, where also lots of hail happened. And this is just because that middle level of the atmosphere, where the really tall clouds are building, well, it's really cold. It's abnormally cold. I'm talking about temperatures between 8 degrees Fahrenheit and 12 degrees Fahrenheit. We've had this pool of very cold air in place over this region in the middle levels of the atmosphere, and that is just supporting hail. Why? Because of the ascending winds, the winds that form the severe thunderstorms or the tall thunderstorms, well, just ascend, keep those ice balls suspended in the clouds, becoming bigger and bigger, and then once the winds just basically die down, it just falls. It doesn't have time to melt. That's why we've seen all these hailstorms affecting parts of Florida, not only yesterday, Wednesday, but also Monday, Tuesday, and likely today too, as we have a line of storms forming across parts of central Florida once again. And parts of New Orleans, southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, and even the Florida Panhandle did already see those severe thunderstorms or strong to severe thunderstorms earlier in the day today on Thursday. But this afternoon, well, the threat starts to increase once again for parts of the Space Coast. We're once again talking about the biggest threat for hail to be falling across parts of the I-4 corridor. This is affecting parts of Daytona Beach all the way towards Sanford, Orlando, Kissimmee, much of the Space Coast once again, and of course part of the Treasure Coast of Florida around the Vero Beach area. Now, the hail could form during the afternoon as the severe thunderstorms line up across the eastern portion of the Florida Peninsula, and this will last until around 7 p.m. Once we start losing the day's heat in the sun, the sun starts to come down, well, the storms start to diminish again. So I want you to have at least 3 ways of receiving weather alerts. Track the storms here in our weather and radar as you see them there. And for this Friday, we could also have a slight risk or a marginal risk, the right terminology here on the map, extending from Miami all the way toward Charlotte in parts of much of southern South Carolina and North Carolina, including much of Georgia too, at least the southern and eastern part. Now on Friday, if you look a little bit more west, that's once again North Texas under the risk of severe weather, an enhanced risk. This is level 3 out of 5 in the severity scale, and of course a slight risk, level 2 out of 5, extending from North Texas all the way to South Texas, to parts of Brownsville, McAllen, South Padre Island. You could have isolated severe storms, but also parts of Austin, San Antonio. You could also be dealing with severe storms on this Friday afternoon going into the early evening hours. So a similar setup to what Florida has this Thursday, but slightly higher for North Texas during the same time period, the afternoon hours into the evening hours. Now North Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, the Metroplex area, including Waco, you could also be dealing with numerous storms, which could bring damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour, hail, large hail once again, and of course, tornadoes. There could be a few tornadoes developing on a Friday afternoon going into the evening. Look at the weather radar, because you clearly see how the storms start to develop around 5 p.m. Central Time. They start to push across parts of Central Texas, South Texas, but also Southeast Texas during the evening hours. So Friday night is going to be an active night across parts of Houston. Make sure you stay put indoors. Maybe call it a game night on Friday evening, as we could be dealing with some severe storms. On Saturday, the higher risk for severe weather will be mainly focused once again across parts of the Gulf Coast, extending from Louisiana all the way over the Florida panhandle. Of course, we will keep you posted and bring you the latest here in Weather and Radar USA. You get alerts right on your phone, and also we'll send you push notifications once we start issuing those forecasts by us. We are a team of 5 meteorologists here, 5 humans working for you, keeping you posted about any severe weather happening in the US, but also severe weather that's specifically affecting you and your loved ones.